Ruby, you right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for volunteering today.
No worries.
Right, I'm just going to palpate you a little bit through the towel first. Right, now just for the camera, I'm just going to expose this leg here, your right leg, and I'll just tuck this towel up into the top of your underwear. Right, so here we have the posterior leg. I'll start here on the heel, or the bone of the heel here, which we call the calcaneus. And if we move just up from the calcaneus, we have the calcaneal, or more commonly known the Achilles tendon. It's a big, thick tendon just here. We can move up to the superficial muscle of the posterior lower leg. This is the gastrocnemius. Here we have the belly of the gastroc. It has obviously a lateral and a medial side. That attaches up here on the condyles, both obviously laterally and medially of the femur. The femur is the bone of the upper leg here, is actually the strongest bone in the body. So deep to the gastrocs we have the soleus, also joins the Achilles tendon down here with the gastrocnemius. So if we move over this area very gently, this is the popliteal fossa. It's almost like a diamond shape here. You can see that there. This is, as a massage therapist, an area we have to be very aware of, and we should never put heavy pressure in this area of the popliteal fossa. Moving up, we have a group of muscles here, commonly known as the hamstrings. So consists of the biceps femoris, which has a long head and a short head, by meaning two. That is down here on the head, of the fibula. Then we have next to that the semitendinosus, coming down and attaching on the head of the shaft of the tibia. Next is the semimembranosus, and that joins the tibia on the posterior surface of the condyle, of the tibia. You go up here to the gluteal region, with your gluteal muscles. This large teardrop shape is your gluteus maximus. And then just deep on one portion to that, laterally, you have your gluteus medius. That's a good point to find where it attaches to the iliac crest. which if I just pull down this towel, I'm just going to expose your back there. So your iliac crest here. It's a very obvious bony landmark, palpation. So this lower section of the back along here we call the lumbar. It's actually covered by the lumbar fascia, which covers all the way down over the sacrum here at the base and over the coccyx as well. Now you have a group of muscles deep here that run all the way up the spine. These are called the spinae muscles, and they act as what's the word I'm looking for? They kind of like protect the lumbar, the thorax, spine, and the cervical all the way. We then have these two large muscles here, and all the way up here, known commonly as your lats, or your latissimus dorsi. They actually attach into the intertubercle groove of the humerus, major bone there of your upper arm. Another major muscle here that we love is the trapezius. He's down in the V. He's here. Now the trapezius originates in the occipital bone and inserts in the lateral third of the clavicle, the acromion, scapula, and spine of the scapula as well. So this is your scapulas are here. You just drop your arms there, just a little more hold them there, scapula. Good. We also have here your rhomboids, major and minor. The rhomboids originate on the TO2, the thoracic vertebrae, to the TO5. It's quite easy to find these. I always just go for the C7, which is the base of the cervical vertebrae there, and then you just count 1, 2 down. So the rhomboids insert on the medial border of the scapula as well. We have here also the posterior head of the deltoid inserting into the spine of the scapula. We have another great muscle here, the levator scapula, and that originates on the CO1 to the CO4, which you can palpate individually, all of these. And inserts into the superior part of the medial border of the scapula. Some other handy bony landmarks are your T12, which if you just feel your way down the rib cage there to the floating ribs across, that's where you'll find that. So you've got your lumbar, your thorax, and your if we just pop that arm back up there. So as I said before, you have the major bones, the humerus here, and then in the lower part of the arm, the radius and ulna. And here, this is your biceps, not your bicep, your tricep, brachii, tris, and it has 3 heads, and that actually attaches all the way down the humerus from one to the other. And then we have your extensor muscles. If we just go up here, you can feel here the typical bone and your typical muscles are attaching in there. Superior to that, you have typical belly. Also here your temporal bone. We also have the sternocleidomastoid, which I will probably show you a little bit more clearly in the anterior view. Alright, ready? So I'm going to just pin this towel down here, and if you roll towards me, good. Would you like a pillow?
Oh yes, please.
Just expose the anterior side here. Alright. Also here we have the toes, or the metatarsals. And we've got tendon flexors in there as well. And we go up, we can follow this dominant bone, the shin bone, or what we call the tibia. Goes up to your patella, kneecap there. In here, your tibialis anterior. And then moving up to the quads, quad meaning obviously 4. So these 4 muscles are the rectus femoris, and then our group of vastus medialis, vastus intermedialis, and vastus lateris. Also on the inside here, we have the adductor muscles. Obviously, they work reaction abduction. There's another area in here that we need to be really aware of, the femoral triangle. So, this is the location of the femoral vein, the femoral artery, and the femoral nerve. And we need to work with particular caution in this area. There. I'm just going to place the towel over your chest, and I'm going to pull it down to expose your abdominals. Did you just want to place your arms over the top there? You can pin that a little bit yourself, and I will just pull down this underneath towel. To expose the abdominal muscles. Alright, so here's the abdominal. Also another view here, iliac crests. It's very obvious. Alright, so your superficial muscles are obviously your rectus abdominis. Here. And then deep to that we have the transverse abdominals and your oblique muscles here. So you have your external and your internal obliques. Also you can palpate and feel the interior of the rib cage here, going up to the sternum as well. Another obvious bony landmark, you've got your clavicles here. And these great big muscles here on either side of your anterior chest, the pectoralis major. The deltoids as well. And here, and the forearm flexors. We have here your bicep brachii, bicep 2. Look a little bit more clearly here at some of the neck muscles. So, as we talked about before, your sternocleidomastoid, its actual origin is the superior border and the anterior surface of the medial third of the clavicle. Yeah, and then it inserts into the occipital or the mastoid process. So, you also have your scalene neck muscles here as well, and your neck extensors. It's very tight in here. Just move here. You have your forehead, or the occipital, not occipital, sorry, your frontal belly. Masseter here. And then Hallis to your chin. Alright, thanks for that, Ruby. Thank you.